In our last video about sailing in the BVI, we said that the best part of it is just sailing, because the weather is great, the wind is not so strong, but you have to stop sometimes for the night, and we showed you our favorite places, four our favorite places, and now number one place that we like very much, Norman Island. Let's see why we like it. Norman Island, you see right now the Pelican Island on the right and the Indians rocks. Everybody says that it is the best snorkeling there. Maybe, I don't agree, but maybe you can see many boats are mooring here all the time. It is just the day mooring place. You have to leave for the night, but maybe it is a good place. And now we are in the Bight Bay at Norman Island. You have to moor or anchor here, and the mooring is $30. We are here, Norman Island. It is a beautiful place. I'm here.
You made it?
I made it. There's no docking at Norman Island in this bay, but you can bring your dinghy, and there is, by the way, a docking for small boats like small ferries and tourist boats. After the Hurricane Irma in 2017, of course, a lot of stuff was destroyed here, and when we were here in 2019, that building on the left was not here. Right now you can rent a kayak there, you can even rent a small boat with a sail, and I think you can rent a pedal board. But anyway, there are some activities you can participate. And of course, there are great trails on this island. A great view of the bay. And I discovered a big garden. Probably this garden belongs to the restaurant. But look at this. Two people were taking care of this garden. And of course, interesting plants. This cactus was amazing. Look at this. And like I mentioned, there is one restaurant here, but it is very pleasant. Many tourists come during the daytime, and of course people from boats have dinner here in the evening. But it is pricey, of course, like everywhere on islands in BVI.
Beyond our control.
This is the well-known Treasure Point on Norman Island. Treasure Point because it was rumored that that's where pirate treasure was buried. This is also supposed to be the island that was the Robinson Crusoe novel island. I don't know if there's any truth to that story or not, but that's what is often said. We're at the part of the island called the Caves, where not only is the treasure supposed to be buried around here near these caves on this point, but also the caves are one of the very best snorkeling spots in the entire BVI. There are a lot of fish in these caves. It's dark inside, but it is said that you can see a lot of fish here and there's good snorkeling, and we're about to find out.
Okay, let's see it. There are 3 caves. I thought there are only 2, but it appears that there are 3 caves. 3 years ago, I visited one cave, this one. It is the longest and the darkest. You have to have a good flashlight. We did not have a good flashlight, and so at some point Risto and I stopped because you couldn't see anything. But I want to tell you, when you go to the end, till the end of this cave, there is nothing. There is like a small beach, very little beach in the end. You just stand up and look around, and that's it. Not too many fish. I discovered last time I saw big fish, a lot of big fish, but not right now. But you can see some colorful fish here. The second cave is not big not as big as the first one. It appears that the ground, or even not ground, like rocks, are very beautiful. They have corals, very colorful corals on it, and covered with, I don't know, moss or what is it. But the water is very strong here. The current is very strong. But you can go there and just look around. Not too much to see, but it's interesting. It's a treasure cave. Maybe you will find a treasure. I did not find it. We were there. That's it. There is nothing to do. And I discovered that there is the third cave. Actually, it is a dangerous cave. The current is very strong. You have to be very careful. I scratched my stomach, my leg. Actually, I scratched it very badly. So, you see, you can't even hold yourself. I did not go into the cave, but I went around it. It appeared that this cave has an entrance and exit. You see? It goes like around, the water goes around. And I am glad that I did not go into the cave, because you will see in a second how strong the water current here is here. It can hit you very, very bad.
The stream is too
You see? But it is interesting and beautiful. A few boats were anchored near here.
Okay, I need to go to the boat. I hope I will be alive.
Maybe the single most famous place in the entire BVI, at least one of the most famous places, is Willy T's. Willy T's restaurant and bar has been at various places. It's been destroyed in hurricanes, and one of the early Willy T's boats is now a snorkeling spot over near Peter Island. But the latest reiteration of Willy T's is a floating restaurant and bar in the harbor at Norman Island. Everybody's favorite place, at least everybody on our boat, was Norman Island, and Willy T's is certainly the most famous location at Norman Island. You pull up to Willy T's by dinghy or by your tying up your boat, as you see here, and it's a place for mostly drinking, but you can get food there. And late at night, although we weren't there late at night, we understand that it gets pretty wild with people jumping naked off the top deck. And you will see people jumping not naked off the top deck in a moment, but it gets a little wilder later on in the evening. Willy T sells souvenirs like everywhere in the Caribbean, and the BVI sells souvenirs. And it has an absolutely unbelievable view of the Bight, which is the bay there at Norman Island. And it's just, it's an extremely famous place. Pretty much everyone who goes to Norman Island stops by at one point or another at Willy T's. It wasn't really our kind of thing, so we stayed there briefly. We watched people jumping off from the top deck, including a little girl who jumped off. But most of our time eating, and for those on the boat who drinking was done on shore at the restaurant on shore, which is a little nicer than Willy T's. But Willy T's is an unforgettable experience. It's known throughout North America by pretty much anybody who's ever been to the BVI. You can ask and they'll know what and where Willy T's is, and probably they have been, and maybe even have jumped off the second level.
No. Promise. Yes! Is it filming?
About highlights, now lowlights. It doesn't mean that these places are bad for anchorage or for mooring, for docking. No, we just did not like them for many reasons. There is a Leverick Bay on Virgin Gorda. It is actually a pretty place, a little bit pricey. By the way, you have to pay separately for docking, electricity, water, and garbage if you want them to take your garbage. Everything is separately and it adds up, and you get a good price for docking. Especially for using electricity, it costs a lot. There is a store with t-shirts and souvenirs, and you can see that it is a beautiful area. After the last hurricane, they repaired a lot of stuff. Even first time when we asked, do you have a shower and toilet here, they said no, but we discovered yes, it is there, and it appears that they just opened it, and some people did not even know that it is open. There are a few restaurants, very nice looking restaurants. No, like everywhere, some of them are pricey, some of them have reasonable price. The docking area is not big. It is for small boats, for tourist boats, for ferries, for small ferries. And you can see there is a big yacht as well. Here you see another shop with clothes. And I think Pirtiris and Ben ate in this restaurant. They found the good food here and good price. Even you can use the pool. And there is live music in the evening. And the bar. Yes, we like this place, but we can't say that it is among our favorite places. There's the grocery store.
Good.
Yes. You can get what you need.
We asked if there were showers with the marina, and the man who works here says there are no showers. And first he says there are no showers, and then he pointed toward this telephone booth here that you see in front of us, and he said, that's a shower. I said, really? He said, yes, really, that's a shower. I said, does it have hot water? He said, no, but it's a shower.
Yes, it is a shower, telephone booth, a shower head, even dripping. And actually, the drain is here. It's a shower.
I bet there's a good shower on this boat over here.
You can turn here. What did you
I
say?
bet there's a good shower on this boat.
Yes,
The
probably.
slipstream.
Probably there is a good shower on this boat. Let's go to take a shower there. Another place on our Lowlights list, Anegada. Maybe somebody will be surprised.
I guess the most different island from the other BVI islands is Anegada, and it's different in a couple of ways. First of all, it's more isolated from the other islands than they are from one another. It's about 20 miles to the north of the main island chain of the BVI. They're all close together, and Anegada is about 20 miles away on the north side. The north side of Anegada actually faces the Atlantic Ocean, so it is more isolated from the others. It's also unique in the BVI in that it has no hills or mountains or any higher elevations at all. It's a very flat island. In fact, so flat that it's difficult to see when you approach it until you get very very close up. It was not one of our favorites. We found the navigation approaching it to be difficult because of all the shallows. You have to be really careful. There aren't a lot of places to anchor really, and there aren't a lot of mooring balls or places to tie up, and those that exist are in great demand because a lot of people come here. They come here for a couple of reasons. One of those reasons is because of the famous Anegada lobster dinners at the local restaurants. We didn't find the local restaurants to be all that impressive, and in fact, we really weren't that impressed with the island as a whole. It was just not one of our favorites.
But we want to show you actually what you can see, what you can do on this island. There are taxis you can hire and go around the island.
Joo, täällä suositeltiin.
Cash and carry. And there's a nails beauty salon. You will be beautiful. Gift shop and rentals. Scooter rentals. Another scooter rentals.
You know, I changed the whole mentality. I hung up on the pictures that you sent me, made a gallery. Captured me, I mean, when I had me, don't understand these type of things. Understand these type of games. And I know they say that everything that's easy ain't worth it, and everything that's worth it ain't free.
It is a gas station. Diesel. Interesting. And the gas station, it says closed. Fun in the sun.
You can get some ice cream here and cold drink and some stuff for the beach. Very small store, but interesting, I found.
They have an airport. It's beautiful. And Ben is going to see flamingos.
We walked, I don't know, we were told that you have to walk for 30 minutes. No, probably we walked for 30 minutes. I assume it is like a resort. You can rent a house here or an apartment, but the sign on the gate attracted me.
It says, keep gate closed, no matter what the goats say. This means there are goats. I don't see any goats.
It's a beautiful place.
Tour Diamonds Park Villas. Setting point.
If you like to surf, you can do it. Ben mentioned that it is the Atlantic side. So, I assume waves are big here. But it is a really beautiful place. If you want to relax and just spend a week of the vacation, it is your place.
We expected that we are going to see flamingos very close, but there is a flamingo pond lookout And you have to go up and look at the binocular, right? Binocular, or what is there?
Yeah, and you might see one about 30 miles away.
And maybe you will see. No, there are flamingos far, far, far away. I see them, but far away.
When we asked people about
There are
the flamingos, they said, yes, yes, you can see them there. But they did not tell us that they are so far and it is what you can see in the telescope. That's it. Okay, you have to decide for yourself. Do you want to come to Anegada or not? We put on our low lights list the Cane Garden Bay Tortola as well.
Cane Garden Bay. It's a nice, quiet, beautiful place. I hear chickens. Chickens are everywhere in BVI, you know it. And especially in Tortola.
There is a website, the boating ball, where you can reserve the mooring ball for $60. This place is beautiful, like I said, but you know, I think there is nothing to do. Okay, let's see what they have here.
There are chickens.
Police.
It is a police station.
You know where we should put our garbage? There's a place that said 200 yards this way. I know you can look by there.
We got the same bananas on the boat they delivered. They are green, green, green.
And you know what?
Bobby's Marketplace, the biggest supermarket here. Everything is very expensive here. I will give you an example. It is Fiji apples. One apple is $1.73. So you can see how expensive everything is. It is Tortola. Paradise Bar and Restaurant. Hey dog. Who knows what it is? Here, near a big hotel. Kvitos Inn.
That may be the nicest place in town.
Welcome to Kvitos.
I showed you the little harbor on JostVanDyke, and it was on our highlights list, but the great harbor is on our lowlights list.
You can see the difference of the great harbor and a little harbor. A lot of boats. Yesterday it was nice, peaceful and quiet in the little bay. But today look how many boats we have around. And people are still coming. And behind us but it is a great harbor. Very popular place, many restaurants, and there is a grocery store.
Grocery store open till 10 p.m. That way.
JVD grocery store. All information you can find right here.
Supermarket here.
It is not a supermarket.
Good. How about you? Great. Had a good day?
Oh, worked all day.
Yeah, well, that can be good or bad.
Most days is good.
Nice and cool.
Boy Blue. What do you think?
It is the best supermarket.
Thank you. Almost eat. You're busy at the forte? Yeah.
Drinks. Hubby. Diet Coke. Diet Coke. It is a supermarket. They have everything here. Household stuff and apples and everything.
Well, they washed yesterday and you're still not in the playoffs.
Hallelujah. We bless the name of Jesus. I just want you to stand with me as we give God some shouts in the place, you know, because He is worthy this tonight.
It's a police car.
We are here not by accident tonight, but we are here because He allowed us. He gave us a privilege, and we are standing on holy ground this afternoon.
It's a Fox's bar and restaurant. And the palm tree is here. What is the name of this pizza?
They called it a hurricane.
Hurricane pizza.
It's just a pizza. I don't think any hurricane was involved.
It looks like hurricane. They put everything just everywhere. Like hurricane.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Let's see what else is on our Lowlights list. Soper's Hole Marina in Tortola. It is a big place, actually. There is not just this marina, this particular marina. There are many other places, a lot of boats. We reserved our docking place, and it was approximately $100. I think a little bit more. All docking is very expensive in BVI. Very expensive. What's here? The grocery store, right way. It is a big grocery store, has 2 stories, and you can buy here anything. By the way, I think there are other marinas where you can rent a boat here. I mean the sailboat. So it is a big place. There are a few restaurants and a few small stores.
The boat has a name, out of office.
Ben was looking actually for one particular restaurant.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to get most of my spots that I chose there. Most of my time. It was handy when that guy had the little store.
Okay, they are going to eat in this restaurant. Indians best, islands best Indian food. And it is Omar's Fusion.
Hi, we have
Hello.
reservations for tonight. I'm just looking.
Sure, no problem. You have a reservation tonight?
Yeah, for here.
How many people?
For 3 people at 6:30. Indian.
Can I
chili
make a
cook-
video? Thank you. Fusion's Kitchen. They make pizza here as well.
What else can you do here? Just walk. It is a back road, but not really interesting, like I think, in my opinion. Maybe somebody will say it is a wonderful place. Great. And of course a lot of chickens. Chickens are everywhere. I don't know, they are wild or they are somebody's. Okay, I hope you like our 2 parts video about sailing in BVI, highlights and lowlights. See you very soon. Goodbye.